Autism is a neurodevelopmental condition that affects communication, behavior, and social interactions. In Nigeria, many children with autism are misunderstood or misdiagnosed. Today, we're breaking the stigma and talking about what autism is, how to recognize it early, and how families can support their loved ones with autism using healthy lifestyle choices. Autism or autism spectrum disorder, also known as ASD, affects how a person perceives the world and interacts with others. It's not a disease and it is not caused by bad parenting. It is simply a different way of experiencing life. Let's look at the key factors about autism. The first one is autism affects communication, behavior, and social skills. It is a spectrum disorder. Every individual is unique. Autism is not caused by vaccines or by bad parenting, but you know that early intervention can really improve the quality of life for people living with autism. Now, here are some basic signs and symptoms of autism. Autism can present in different ways. Here are some common signs to look out for in children. The first one is delayed speech or lack of speech. Children that have autism usually have a delayed speech. That is why they always need a speech therapist to help them. Limited eye contact, repetitive behaviors, example, hand flapping or constant rocking. Difficulty understanding emotions or social cues from others. Then they always have a strong attachment to routines and resistance to change. But you know that a proper diagnosis is very crucial for getting the right support for people living with autism. If you notice any of these signs I mentioned above in your child, please visit a pediatrician or a child psychologist for an immediate assessment of that child. Where do you get support for people living with autism in Nigeria? You can get support from a pediatrician or a child psychologist. You can also get support from autism support centers and some NGOs that are interested in children living with autism. And there are also special education programs for children that are living with autism. While autism has no cure, a healthy lifestyle can help children thrive. Here is how parents and caregivers can provide the best support for these children. With the right diet and nutrition, you need to provide for them foods that are rich in omega-3, fatty acid like fish and nuts. Avoid processed food for these children. Provide a sensory-friendly environment for them by reducing loud noises and using soft lighting to help people with autism. Engage them in regular exercise, simple activities like swimming, running, or dancing around with their peers. Then you can also engage a speech or occupational therapist, which can help them with communication and their daily skills. Then you can also engage them in social skill trainings by encouraging interaction with their peers. Many myths about autism cause fear and discrimination among people living with autism. Now, we're going to be clearing up some common myths and misconceptions about autism. The first myth is autism is caused by bad parenting. No, that's not true. The fact is, autism is a neurological condition, not something that happens as a result of poor parenting. The second myth is autistic people can't learn or succeed. That is obviously not true, because the fact is many people with autism excel in different areas and they contribute to society in unique ways. The third myth is autism can be outgrown. The fact is autism is a lifelong condition, but with the right support, you can help individuals living with autism thrive and live quality life. Every child deserves love, understanding, and the opportunity to thrive. So let's work together to create a more inclusive society where children with autism are supported and not stigmatized. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more health and wellness content. And if you have a loved one with autism, share your experience in the comments. Let's spread the awareness about autism and support each other.